Hey everyone, I just got done putting together my new Blackstone griddle, and in this video I am going to walk through the initial cleaning process of just getting the factory oils and whatnot off of the plate. You can see I got a little paper here just from there was some paper protectant on there, but we're gonna clean the cooking surface first just with some soapy water. We're gonna get that all dried off. I'm gonna hook up the gas and get the grill going, and then we're going to get into the seasoning process. So for this, what I've got is I've got a bottle of water, some paper towel, always need those with the Blackstone, and then just soap. You can use whatever you want. This is easy because it's a spray bottle. I can just spray it on. So I'm going to get set up and we're going to get going. All right, so just to be clear, the grill is off. I mean, there's no heat or anything. I'm just going to start getting some water on here. And then I like the spray bottle just because you can, just get it all over, get this thing all cleaned up. It's a little windy, so see it kind of blowing around. Clean rag, just to make sure I'm getting all the oils off of here. I'm gonna get all around the sides. And I won't bore you with the 5 minutes or so that I scrub this, but you don't have to go nuts, but you do want to get all those factory oils off. God knows where this thing was manufactured. And then we're just gonna add a little more water, scrub it a bit more, and then I'll show you. We'll push a lot of the extra water off into the grease pan, and then we'll just make sure we clean this thing all up with a paper towel, and then we'll get all set up for the seasoning process. You can see I did some scrubbing, got it all as clean as I think I can get it. I'm just gonna fill it with a bunch of water. Start pushing some of that off there into the pan. Just try to get the soap off, get it as clean as possible. Nothing too complicated. Some people say you don't need to clean it. It just, makes me feel better that I got whatever oils and stuff from the factory off. So I'm gonna just take some paper towel and I'm just gonna dry this down. We'll give it a little time to just dry out fully. In the meantime, I'm gonna work on just connecting the gas up. Like I said, I just put this together. Make sure it starts up. And then I'm gonna go get the oil, get some tongs, got plenty of paper towel, and we'll get into the seasoning. All right, I got the gas all hooked up. So we're gonna fire this up for the first time. It's dry, it won't really matter anyways, but turn the gas on. And you can kind of just look down below and look through. There's little holes in here. You can see the flames going. I'm gonna put the top down for a bit. We're gonna give this probably a good 15 minutes to get as hot as possible. We don't wanna rush it. So in the meantime, I got my oil that I'm gonna use. I did a little bit of looking online, and you want a high smoke temp oil, which avocado oil is good for. It's more expensive, but we happen to have some, so I figure why not. And you can use canola oil. I think people use vegetable oil, Crisco. There's stuff that Blackstone sells, but I'm just gonna use this. I have it on hand, and we got a lot of it, and why not? So I'm gonna go get my tongs. I got some long tongs, and we got some paper towel here. So I'm just gonna give this 10-15 minutes, and then we'll get into it. All right, so it's been about, it's a little more than 10 minutes now, but you can see the colors changing of the griddle top already. So I think that'll be probably good enough for me to start. Now what I do is I take a couple squares of paper towel and just fold them up, and then I get my long tongs that came with the set, just grab it like that, and I'm gonna put some oil on, and then I'm just gonna work it around. So you can see how I do this for the first time, and I'll try to speed it up the video so it's not taking forever going forward. So I just throw a little bit on like that, and then we just start working it around. You can see that white smoke coming off. I want to get it all over the grill. A little bit more over here. You can just see how it goes on there. Now I'll be getting all around the edges too. You want to season the whole thing. Every time you clean it, you want to get oil everywhere. This is steel, so it does have the tendency to rust if you don't put oil on every time. There we go. All right. So I'll get rid of this paper towel. And we're gonna let that smoke for about 10 minutes. So I'll stop the video, but once that smoke stops, I'll put another layer on, and we'll do this about 4 times. All right, so you can see it's getting darker, and the smoke's gotten a lot less. So I'm gonna go ahead and do another application here. Okay, all on there real good. Work it around. Like I said, get the sides too. Ooh, that's a lot of smoke. And then again, we're gonna wait another 10 minutes for all that smoke to stop. I've been leaving the lid open for this process. So yeah, we're just gonna give it a few more minutes, and then that's application number 2. You can see we're starting to get more around the edges. There's 4 burners going right down, and it doesn't go all the way to the edges, so getting it fully burnt to the edges can take a little time. All right, on for application number 3. Starting to look really good. Okay. That all around. You don't want the oil to build up in any one spot too much. Get it all over the place. This time I'm going to spend a little more time on the edges, but I don't want too big of oil piles in the middle. You also don't want your paper towel to get too hot. A little bit of pieces of paper towel coming off, it's so hot. That's no problem. Now, I'm going to be going around the outsides just to get a layer of oil on it. And then the back side, you just put the cover down, you can go around back and get some oil on it there too. So, it's really a pretty straightforward process. You know, as long as you're using decent oil. It's really starting to look good though. The grill is hot. All right, I'm gonna do one more after this. All right, we are ready for our 4th and final application. Now, one thing I read is once you're done with this, you can dice up some onions and throw it on while the grill's still hot. And you know, you just diced up like you're making fajitas or something. And what that is supposed to do is help the oil bond to the steel. This plate, it's not cast iron, it's actually steel. I saw that in a video that Blackstone had put out, and then I think I read it online too that people recommend doing it. So I'll probably do that. I'm gonna put this layer on. I'll go dice up some onions, and then as soon as this is done smoking, I'm gonna throw them on. Get this finished up here, and we'll come back and do that.